Benjamin Franklin's Poor Richard's Almanack, which was written over 200 years ago, is filled with advice that we are familiar with today, such as no pains, no gains, or early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Whatever we do, we know that if we want to be successful in life, we must work hard. This is a lesson of Benjamin Franklin's life. We are fortunate to live in a country that rewards industry and frugality, or in today's terms, hard work and saving. Franklin knew about this firsthand and lived an inspiring rags-to-riches story. Franklin rose to become a world-renowned scientist, inventor, statesman, and philanthropist. In his autobiography, he recalled how he emerged from the poverty and obscurity of his origins to attain a degree of reputation in the world. Franklin wrote that on his way to wealth and success for him and all the Americans depended on two words, industry and frugality.
Industry is an important virtue to cultivate, not only for financial success, but to live a good and worthwhile life. One of James Madison's teachers and a signer of the Declaration of Independence, John Witherspoon, told his students, "Do not live useless and die contemptible." In other words, life is short, why waste precious time?
Thomas Jefferson told his young daughter, "It is wonderful how much may be done if we are constantly doing." The founders were constantly doing, rising early, keeping physically fit, studying, writing, and working. Does this mean that they do not value leisure or what we today call free time? Not at all. They worked so hard that they could have free time, which they filled with friends, family, and worthwhile pursuits. For example, Franklin worked so hard as a young man that he was able to retire from his printing business in his 40s and spent the next 40 years of his life serving his country, devising useful inventions and starting public-spirited projects, such as the first subscription library and the first volunteer fire department in Philadelphia.
The founders knew how tempting it would be to spend all our time working so that we could buy material things, fine clothes, nice houses, and jewelry. And it is certainly tempting for us to want to make a statement about ourselves through our possessions. That is why the virtue of industry must be accompanied by the virtue of frugality. While there is nothing wrong with the desire to have nice things and lead a comfortable life, the founders, such as Sam Adams, believed it was important not to lose sight of more important things, such as what was inside a person. As George Washington told his nephew, "Do not conceive that fine clothes make fine men. A plain, genteel dress is more admired and obtains more credit than lace and embroidery in the eyes of the judicious and sensible." The virtue of frugality is not only controls wasteful spending, but helps us to remind us that our inner lives are more important than our outward appearances or material things.
Together, industry and frugality have helped make this nation a prosperous and moral one. Sharp words make no friends. A spoonful of honey will catch more flies than a gallon of vinegar. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. A little neglect may breed mischief. For want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For want of the shoe, the horse was lost. For want of the horse, the rider was lost. For want of the rider, the battle was lost. If you know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. He that goes a-borrowing goes a-sorrowing. If a man could have